JDG. I think that's where we've got to start. Tons of action in the bot lane on both sides of the equation, which really made things interesting out the gate.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Vulcan gets killed at level 1, so you're thinking, oh god, this is going to be a stomp, right? But they come right back, they get this 2v kill straight up, and you start getting that hope for EG. You know, Vulcan, I think, played a hell of a game. He has been really on point throughout the World's Championship so far, but you know, JDG striking right back.
And I think Inspired did a really good job of reading how Kanavi was moving around the map. Constantly going for these cross maps. We saw him go for an early dragon as well, which meant that they didn't have to contest the Rift Herald at those early stages, so they could actually go and continue to make more of these plays in the bottom side. I think
it is the Viego that's also getting a tremendous amount of gold, and Kanavi truly showed his class, right? I think a lot of JDG fans will be saying, okay, well, the team didn't play as well as we expected them to, but Kanavi in particular was a monster throughout this game, really carried them through the early stages. In some of those team fights in the later stages was carrying as well, but this was one that really was incredibly close.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing for me, right? We had an early triple kill or 3 kills onto that Varus, but for every kill Varus picked up, Kanavi found 1 extra.
And this is the thing, we start to see it kind of shift back over towards what JDG are actually comfortable on. WE missing, he was known for his thresh back in the day, and you're getting to see how, I mean, pinpoint accuracy so many of these hooks were in team fights, catch and carry here. Kanavi getting to show off on these playmaking, carry champions, and then as well, Yagao just supporting him every step of the way, sending himself in so Kanavi can pop off with these big zeros.
Absolutely, and I've got to say, you know, I've got to give credit to JDG for being able to capitalize on the misplays from EG. You know, I do think that EG was in a pretty good position where they're on soul point. They probably should have just played sides, tried to slow down the game a little bit, but JDG actually hadn't shown on sides for a while, and they didn't respect the potential of that engage. They get punished mid, then again by that dragon, Impact shows mid, JDG just hard engaged 5v4 there, and they really punished every little slight misstep from EG, and that's kind of the final nail in the coffin.
And it was heartbreaking for EG because they'd done such a good job of avoiding that for so long. Like myself as Ale and Dash, where I was sitting there, I was like, look at where they are.
Yeah, it's only World, not down important. Yeah, it's not like it's LCS playoffs, right? It's Worlds.
Yagao though, knocking Impact in the rest of the team, but Impact more than happy to make that work. Evil geniuses finding the angle. They finally find the fight and they make it work. Coming over the wall, Vulcan getting shredded, and now the resets can start to come through from Kanavi, but they're trying to get the kill. 369 taken down, Yagao goes under the ult, completely whiffs, cowering, untouched on the backside. TP now coming in, EG maybe, just maybe can get the fight, but Kanavi, big, and oh baby, it's a 200 years moment. That ult from Aphelios was everything.